Jimmy, Sean, 3-1 win here in the FA Trophy against Heaton Stannington. I don't think we're at our scintillating best today, but I think that was somewhere close.
No, you're spot on. I thought first half we were slightly on top, created 3 or 4 really good chances, but they had the moments as well, which kept us on our toes. 0-0 half time. As you say, or as I say, the second half of games we usually dominate, and we did. We ran out 3-1 winners, and there was a little cameo appearance for Mr. McConville, and we brought a lot of Accrington fans here who came and really enjoyed that as well, who came after their game today, and he done really well, Sean. And yeah, it was a 3-1 win. Weren't at our best. Am I annoyed that we never won by more? Yes. Am I annoyed that we give a stupid goal away at the end? Yeah, just took a little bit of gloss off the game. But it was a cup game, and it's one that we're through to the next round.
Sean, it was good to see you back out there today on, I believe, your first start in the regular season for the club. But I've got to mention the miss.
Yeah.
Go on.
Why have you got to mention it? I never mentioned it.
I knew it was coming. It was a rush of blood, I think. You know, I think I fed the ball wide and I followed the run into the box, and instead of hitting there, I hit there.
That's why you've got all your head of me, and that's why I've got none.
Yeah. And it's, I think it's hit the capo sign that end instead of hitting the back of the net. Yeah.
I never said that.
Yeah, it was... but, you know, touching on the performance, I thought first half we moved the ball really well. And I think it showed second half how tired they were, because we ran them a lot first half. I thought we were some really good passages of play. Like Jimmy's touched on, we need to be more clinical. I felt we could have scored 6, 7, 8 today. And again, keeping the back door shut is one that, like, whatever hair he's got left, he'll be pulling out tonight because, you know, he prides himself on clean sheets. I know Hackhand does as well. And Dom, who was excellent all game, has just, you know, let's just let it a straight pass, which, you know, he's gutted about in there. But, you know, the job today was getting into the hat for the next round, earning the club more money that can go into the coffers, or maybe come back to help us with a couple of players. You know, it'll delight the chairman, I'm sure. You know, we'll be looking at a lucrative draw, hopefully, in the next round that can make us a bit more money again, because that's what this competition is about. And, you know, we've got a really busy period now where lads need to rest up, and, you know, we just felt we come off it a little bit last week, intensity-wise, against Hanley, you know, but we had a really good bounce game in the week at Ratcliffe, where the lads were really sharp. We had a good session that myself, Jimmy and Paul took on Thursday, and I think it showed today. I thought we you know, right at it, some really good performances, and, as I say, in the half of the next round.
Let's not let the goal conceded take away from what was, I think, especially in that second half, a really, really good performance. And also, some of the football on display today was probably the best I've seen all season from us. We were popping it about, like, I don't want to say a prime Barcelona, but we looked really, really good out there. Some of the football, some of the interplay between the midfielders and wingers especially. Is that something that you've been really building towards in the training sessions?
It is. It was a bit of a light switch on moment for me this week. Anyone who's at the club knows what we need. But for me, I realise what we've got this week, and we've got some unbelievably fantastic players who are great on the ball. So I've thought about how we want to play, and I want to play more football because we've got more footballers in the team. Some absolutely fantastic footballers. You know, we've signed Emrich, who is an unbelievable player, and is going to be fantastic for us. Connor High, what a goal. Yeah. And what a player he's going to be. You know, 2 very, very young lads. you know, we brought Lenny in for his debut, was unbelievable. And we've got fantastic footballers. So, as I say, it was a bit of a light switch on moment for me, and I want us to play more, and they certainly done that today. We popped the ball around brilliantly, and we've got fantastic forwards, and I just want them to be a little bit more hungry, and have that edge to them that, you know, Louis Potts there got his goal, but for me, if that was me or our mate, John Coleman, we'd have scored 3 or 4 there today. And he's got to realise the importance of every game, of every opportunity, of every chance, and score more. I get that hunger. You know, the same with Veron. Veron would sooner go and dribble and go past 2 or 3 players than score a goal. It's about scoring goals, and let's not deflect away from that. And, you know, Clarkey come on and done great, and Miles was fantastic. And we've still got Jake Conley, Splatty, Danny Wilkins to come back in, and Sadge as well. So we've got an array of unbelievable talent in the squad. They were all out injured today. So, you know, we move on to 3 massive league games now, and they've got to rest up, they've got to do it right, but we've got a fantastic squad of players, and Sean done come on and roll back the years again today, along with Richie Baker and Domain. So we've got an array of not only talent, but experienced players as well.
You mentioned that hunger just before. At 3-0 up, we looked hungry for more goals today, whereas, you know, last week against Hanley, we let it slip at 1-0. Is that, again, something that you've really drilled into the lads about, you know, keeping going once you take the lead, or if you take the lead?
I was trying to on the touchline, but they took no notice. We let in this most stupid, bizarre goal ever more. We've got comfortable control at the back. I've turned me back, and then all of a sudden, Domain's going mad and at himself. You know, he's got his high standards. A straight pass straight to their lad, and, you know, it ends up a tap-in the middle of the goal. But, you know, we've got to have that we're not going to concede goals. That should have been minimum 3-0. For me, 6 or 7. I would have been so hungry to score more goals. But credit to the lads. They were fantastic today.
Look, into the hat for the next round, as you said before, but we go to Tuesday now against high-flying Trafford. It's going to be a really tough game considering where they are, the start that they've had in the league this season.
It is, but, you know, like any game, any team in this league on the day can beat anyone. Robbie, I think, you know, we're beginning to find out that the league is littered with results that defy belief. You know, Hensford, you know, with what they've got, haven't won every week. I think, you know, we're beginning to find out a bit of consistency. You know, winning your home games is going to be absolutely massive for us this season. Still unbeaten at home. I think, and then picking points up away from home, but making this place a fortress, which we have done, will be key to us being in that, you know, top 5, 6 come the end of the season. And I keep harping on to Jimmy. You know, with a new side, I don't think we will click until November, December, when we get our philosophy, our belief of what we want, having that fight together. I think, as I say, I think we'll start clicking November, December time, and, you know, between now and then, it's about picking up points, and the more we pick up, the better. You know, we had a good pre-season, and we feel like we can finish the season strong if we get to that point. But, you know, the lads are right behind us, and great crowd on today. You know, again, looked like they all enjoyed it, and we just want to keep bringing more and more through the gate, because, as I say, we're unbeaten at home, so it's a recipe for fans to come out, get behind the lads, and, you know, get us over the line.
Lads, enjoy your night. Jimmy, I see you've already started with the pint, but...
It's blackcurrant juice.
Okay. I'll take your word for it, but thank you for today, guys, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Cheers, Robbie. Thank you.
Well done, Rob.
Well done.